Hey guys, today I want to show you an indie game that has probably been overlooked by a lot of people. It's called That Orange Guy. Now, just by looking at the title of this game, it would be like, this game is really kiddish and it's not worth my time. But if you're into platform games, I would seriously suggest that you check out this game. It's really fun. So That Orange Guy is just a basic platforming game. Go to playing game. There's tons of levels. There's about 50, I think. I've counted these. There's 50 levels. I'm gonna start at level 1. I'll probably show you like about 2 or 3 levels. Each level has its own music theme. Sometimes it plays the same thing. A is to jump, X to shoot. Your main weapons, you pretty much have like a bullet and this flamethrower thing, which is kind of a short-ranged flamethrower. It does a lot of damage. And the enemies range from a lot of different characters. There's these dinosaur and robot dinosaur things that are really easy to kill. They're standard enemies. And enemies just range from freaking robot dinosaurs to these big guys that do a ton of damage to you, and they're harder to kill. You also have different types of weapons, like there's the beam, the orb, the spiral, the disc, the cannon, blaster. Each one has its own properties. They're all pretty much just a projectile. There's nothing special about them, but all of them do different types of damage and stuff. The levels can range from anywhere from very easy to like pretty hard. There's hidden upgrades throughout the levels, like on that block up there. Above that big dude, there's a health upgrade, but I already grabbed it. The game is really cool because it saves your, progress throughout the game. There's a lot of different mechanics in the game, like you can bounce, there's different weapons, lots of different enemies. There's also this thing called energy. If you look at the top left hand of the top left of the screen, there's you'll see the E, and that's energy, and it goes up to 100. But the upgrades, each time you get an upgrade, it'll raise it by 4 or your health by 4. If you hold RT, you'll go faster. Like, consumed from regular, you go faster. If you hold LT, it gives you like an immunity for a while. You'll turn black, and then you won't be hurt by any projectiles or enemies that you run into. Some things still can hurt you, because that could be overused a lot in the game. Most levels are short. Some of them are very long. Seeing that that's the first level, that would be a really short level. But a lot of the levels, they range from being really long to pretty short. It's a great game. If you're into platforms, you should really check it out. There's a lot of levels. I'm only on level 8, I think, and the levels just get progressively harder and harder as you go, and some of them are just insane, I think, and I'm not that far into it. As you can see, this level's a totally different style from the last level that we played. And each level had this, like, you see this white fog. Like, each level has different mechanics in it, like this fog. Some have darker types of fog that will make it harder for you to see. It's just a great game. Like, it's only 80 points too. That's what's amazing about this game. It's only 80 Microsoft points. That's $1. So you could buy like just a couple Microsoft points off the arcade. I mean, off the live or whatever. They also have different variations of enemies. Like this guy, he's like a different big guy, and he's just like a little tougher. There's a lot of hidden stuff in the levels too. Like the upgrades are kind of hidden. I'll show you in a bit. Like there's another type of enemy, like a wolf, that has like a flamethrower that like you do, and he moves too, which is kind of, well, he moves and shoots it's kind of a projectile, I guess. So over here, like, you'd have to jump over here. I missed that the first time, so I would have to do it over. Once you grab an upgrade, you're gonna have to beat the level. Once you get an upgrade, you have to beat the level to keep it. Another mechanic is these spikes on these things. They can be shot and be destroyed, which I didn't know at the first time, so I was just like trying to get past them. There's multiple ways to pass them. You can just shoot them like this. Some can't be shot because they're higher than others. On this level, most of them can be shot. This is another short level, though. Now I'm using a beam weapon, which just makes the robot dinosaurs go down faster. You're going to want to save a lot of your ammo in the game, though, but for like some of the tougher enemies, because eventually the enemies just get pretty hard in the game, and they'll just surprise you. So here's the last level I'm going to show you. I'm just going to go to level 3. This is one of the bigger levels. Like, you'll see that it's a big level. You can also move the camera up and down if you want. So cool thing about this game, like you see that block on the very right, you'd have to jump to that block for an upgrade, because I already grabbed it, but I'll show you in a bit. Here's another type of enemy, one that shoots, but it's like stationary. So to get that upgrade over there, you have to jump on that block, but you have to run. So it's kind of hard to get. You have to have like full running, and you'll have to run. You have to get up here, and then you have to, right when you get to the edge of the ledge from this block, you have to jump, and you'll actually make it over there, and then you have to jump another one. Then on the very right of it, there's a health upgrade for 4 points. Game is very fun. It'll keep you grinding for those upgrades if you want. If you're really into the game, you're going to want to go through all the levels and get an upgrade. I think there's one upgrade hidden in each level, as I've seen. Here's another type of enemy. They shoot very slowly, but when they do shoot, they shoot multiple bullets, which can be hopped over, but it has to be done very precisionally. And they're mainly just stationary. They don't move at all, but they'll surprise you sometimes if they come out of nowhere. They're killed pretty easily unless you use different guns. New platforms. There's a spike. Spikes that you can fall into. These little mine things that you can jump on and they'll hurt you. Here's another type of enemy. It's a little harder to kill. They also have these things which are pretty annoying. And you'll be running, just going full speed. And when you get to this one, it'll surprise you, which I did the first time it killed me. I just landed in there. These things are actually ladders, but I don't use them as ladders. I just jump on them because they can be used to shoot other enemies. Like I said, I think this game is very overlooked as an indie game. For $1, it's an extremely good game, and I don't know, it's just been overlooked. I haven't seen any reviews on it, which is mainly what I decided to make a review on it. It's a great game. I can see some people probably don't like this game because it looks cartoony, and I don't know, may not just seem interesting to some people. Here's another enemy, tougher to kill than others. I'm only on level 8. I've seen a couple of enemies. I don't know, maybe I've seen all of them. But I don't know. There's 50 levels in all. It's a great game. Go check it out, guys. It's on Indie Marketplace for only 80 Microsoft points. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out some of my other videos. Please comment and subscribe. I'm going to be making videos on Black Ops when it comes out because I've got it pre-ordered and paid off already. Really looking forward to that. If you want to play together, add me. Ask me for my gamer tag. It's Paraplegic Panda. If you don't know how to spell it, just send me a send me a private message and I'll tell you. Thanks for watching.